Hello, everyone. This is Coach Koo from CoachKooFootball.blogspot.com, looking at Jim Knowles' 4-2 hybrid front defense. What Coach Knowles will play on standard downs is a 4-2 with a 3 technique, a shade, and 2 inside linebackers. He'll play various coverages. But for the purpose of this segment, we're going to look at his hybrid front, which becomes a 3-2 with this defensive end actually moving inside to play as a stand-up linebacker. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Okay, what they do is they move him inside and they play him over a guard. A lot of times they'll give him various responsibilities. They'll move him and play him in the B gap. They can stunt him. They'll usually move this nose guard to a gap. They will sometimes blitz this linebacker, and then they'll play off with the backside. Here's an example. You'll see him play the B, linebacker stunts A, and there's the linebacker to clean up on it. It's a really nice scheme they use as part of their defense. All right, again, here's the scheme. Okay, now in this game, they were doing different things. Sometimes they will set this defender to the side of the back. Other times they'll move him to wherever the H-back is. But it in essence becomes a bear look at times because they're moving. And this linebacker off the ball is often able to make plays. You'll see it combined with some man-free concepts. Here they just motion, but you'll see B gap, he goes A, and allows the linebacker to scrape over the top for a nice play. You see the nose guard, he's going backside A. So you have B gap, backside A, front side A, and here's the linebacker to get a free hit into the B gap. Nice scheme by Coach Knowles. We'll see it again. A lot of times in the back end, they play man-free coverage with this defense. So Iowa State tries to run some motions against them, but here's the linebacker going B, nose guard offside A, B gap, offside A, play side A, and he's kind of an over-the-top player, seeing how it develops. He's got B gap front side, where he's able to scrape. I mean, Iowa State gets 5 yards on this on the perimeter, but if he ran the ball inside, everything was covered. B gap, A, and then you have the offside linebackers. They do a nice job in this scheme defensively. Only problem is they get the ball out from the perimeter. Safety takes a bad angle and they get 6 yards. Okay, now you're going to see the same thing. This time they move B gap. The nose and the linebacker are going to play A, and here's your linebacker coming to play B gap over the top. So here he moves late with the motion. He goes B gap. You see the movement with the interior guys, and the linebacker should have made the play sooner. It's a little late scraping over the top, but you can see it again. Movement, okay, stunting A. The linebacker to stand up, who's normally at the end, will move to the B, all right, and you'll see how it plays out. B gap, A gap, and he's playing over the top. It's just a little late, or it could have been a nice play for little game. There's another example. Again, they're in man-free coverage. They like to play man-free with it. 2 D-backs matched up on 1 and 2. Safety's on number 3. He's the free. Corners on number 1. Can they play other coverages? Yeah, I've seen them play some cover 2 as well. All right, you're going to see a B gap stunt again. All right, you're going to see moving into the B. He's sliding, looks like B gap. You have the A gap blitz with the line gapper filling opposite A. Here it is again. Again, 2 5s, head up nose. Nose looks like he's going A. He kind of falls back into the B gap. Linebacker. Walk up the end, will be moving to B. So there's a lot of 4-man games inside with these 4 guys, often in Jim Knowles' scheme. Okay, here you see it. And you see B. Looks like he's moving to the actual B gap on the stunt. He's going 2 gaps. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Here comes your linebacker blitzing A. And number 16 is there, this time more downhill to clean up on the action. All right, doesn't wait this time, feels a little better. Tackle for loss. Here you see it again. B gap, B gap. Okay, you see the linebacker blitzing A, and number 16 does a better job on this play. Just what should have happened last time they ran it. All right, Moore meets him at the line of scrimmage for a minimal gain. Well, what teams will try to do is they'll try to go bunch. Sometimes they try to run to the boundary. In this situation, first bunch, they're in the front. They walk the linebacker out to play outside in the bunch a little bit, which makes this linebacker a B-gap player. If the B-gap not threatened, he can get out on the perimeter. What happens in this case, they try to run jet sweep to the boundary with 42 as a lead blocker. They try to crack on the linebacker. He makes a great play. The other thing in part of this picture is the corner is pressed in cover 2. So here you see it, they run jet. All right, they missed the block on the crack, and you can see the nice job by the linebacker. Here it is from the wide. Back here, all right, again, you see first bunch, they walk the linebacker out a little bit. You still have your B-gap player. You're still solid up front. You have your B-gap player. You have your C-gap. You have the corner who's giving you the run support first 3 by run. You're playing cover 2 to it. So he's playing outside. He's the force defender. Linebacker makes a great play, scraping over the top. So here's another variation of the defense. The other thing you'll see from this defense is they'll sometimes drop 8 and play cover 2. They'll also play some other zone coverages. So in addition to man free, they can just send 3, play cover 2 like they did against Notre Dame. All right, this is another part of their package. Okay, they just play simple cover 2 with a 3-man rush, and they're able to just play zone coverage. Corner just loses leverage a little bit, but you get the concept of cover 2 out of this defense as well. So in closing, you'll see some cover 2, you'll see a lot of man free, and you'll see a lot of pressure inside with Jim Knowles' hybrid 3-2 package.